Good morning. It is Wednesday, November 25, and we're going to look at Explorebranson.com this morning. We've opened a page and found this beautiful family in a summertime lake shot. We are going to look for Christmas show information on the site. So we're going to learn more about Branson by clicking the Learn More link. And it opens to a Things to Do in Branson page, which ends at the bottom there. So we have live music shows, or Branson shows, live shows in Branson, attractions, outdoors, Branson events, shopping, health and beauty, golf, and family fun. So since we're looking for Branson Christmas shows, we'll go to the Branson shows link. And we have a photo of the Liverpool Legends Beatles tribute show during the period of time when the Beatles were in their hippie phase, long hair and psychedelic music. Now that may be a generic photo for live shows, but if we go to shows this week, surely we will find some Christmas shows. If we don't, we find the show Jonah. Knowing how the site works, however, we can go down here to the show listings to the filter, which allows us to look for show type. We could see there no Christmas shows initially being offered on the first page of shows, and we can see that there is no word for Christmas here to be able to sort by, nor is there a Christmas opportunity at the bottom of the page. So, how would you find Christmas shows if you were looking for them this morning? November 25, 25 days into Ozark Mountain Christmas. You could go to Things to Do to live shows, but you're basically taken to the same page. Under Things to Do, you would have shows this week. You've been there. Under Things to Do, you could go to attractions and museums. You wouldn't expect to find live shows there. There's nothing that indicates Christmas along here. We could go to trip planning. Plan your trip. Well, we'd need a vacation guide, or we could sign up for the newsletter about the airport, transportation, vacation planning. There is no weddings in Branson. There is no Christmas here on the site this morning. Now, let's go back to the beginning, to our first page, to the header. Previous to the header. And actually a new header comes in when we refresh the screen. This is a shows header. Let's explore live shows. Surely with a month out from Christmas shows ending, we will be able to find Christmas shows. But we have the Beatles again. We have no Christmas. We have no Christmas here. We have no Christmas here. We could go to the blog to find out about Christmas shows. However, the blog offers us all these opportunities to learn about things in Branson, including a lot of lake stuff there. Almost 6 lake images, and nothing on Christmas shows. We'll go to the second page of the blog. Nothing on Christmas so far at all. And on the third page, do we find Christmas? Well, where to find Santa. We'll take a look there. And the most wonderful time of year page. So let's look to where to find Santa, because we want to find him in a live music Christmas show this morning. Here's Santa going to come up. We can find Santa at the Bass Pro, Branson Landing, Kringle's Christmas Store, and Silver Dollar City, which considering we're trying to find Christmas, this is actually an ad for Silver Dollar City throughout the course of the year and not something specifically set up on how to find Santa. So we'll go back to the How to Find Santa page, and we will find something called the Top Things to Do with Kids in Christmas, in Branson at Christmas. Now that photo takes time to load. We will find the number one top thing to do with kids in Branson at Christmas is to see Branson Christmas shows, sing along to old-time Christmas classics, or new Christmas songs at one of these awesome Christmas shows. We found it. This is the place where we're going to be led to Christmas shows, and there's a Harlem Globetrotter-ish type photo of a Christmas. We go to the Andy Williams Christmas show starring the Osmonds and the Lennon sisters, and we do have Boy with Old Christmas photos. These were provided by Branson Update Magazine to the site on November 20th. These were empty boxes until that date. We'll go back and look at the other Christmas show opportunities. We have Christmas on the Trail, where we have our local cowboys dressed up for Christmas, and there is a Christmas description here in the overview. However, when we go to Dixie Stampede, you find that it's a regular season show, although she does have once in red. It is not the Christmas show, nor is there a Christmas show description. And when we go to Silver Dollar City, instead of the beautiful page that Silver Dollar City has set up for Christmas, we again have the regular season show, even though we're on the page that's set up to take people to Branson Christmas. So, at the bottom, we haven't found much in the way of Christmas shows. But it says here, beginning the 1st of November, many Christmas shows begin their performances. For a complete list of Christmas shows, visit this page. And it takes us to this dark Christmas image. But it's the most wonderful time of year. Now there is a Christmas events link over here. That would be the first thing that we would naturally probably stop at. So let's do that. And we're looking for Branson Christmas shows. Over here we do note that there is a holiday events opportunity to click on Christmas as an event, but all these are about lights. Let's just click one to see about the lights. There's no description and no photo. Let's try another gift of lights. No description, no photo. And there's the real old-time Christmas. It should show up for holiday for Silver Dollar City on that Branson Christmas shows page. Surely that's what they would be more interested in revealing. But we're back to the events page. Now remember, we're looking for the complete list of Christmas shows that we were offered, and we're not finding it here in the events. So we'll back out of the events. And we're now back at the It's Most Wonderful Time of Year page with this almost lightless Christmas. But we'll go to live shows. We'll go to visit our live shows page. You'll notice the typo here. It's got a cap I for under the word live. And here we are back at the Beatles tribute show, which talks about live shows but has no Christmas shows. Now, just to make sure that we're certain that we know where we've come from, we are on the Branson Christmas shows page that we only found because we went to the blog and we went to the How to Find Santa. And in the Find Out Santa, there was another link to how to have your kids have fun in Christmas. And here's the Branson Christmas shows. We would not found any of that had we not gone to the blog. Having done that, however, we did find this show, this page, which does offer us this full, complete list of Christmas shows. And when we go there, we do not find a way to get to the Christmas shows because the live shows link goes to the Beatles and nothing else in the way of an ability to get to Christmas shows. However, that page does have Christmas lights, in which Silver Dollar City does, on this page, properly reveal their lights. Notice how all this requires page toggling up rather than these photos be revealing themselves on the page as it opens. And Shepherd Hill's Trail of Lights, again, is empty. However, then you can go to Silver Dollar City itself. So you have Silver Dollar City being able to find their Christmas stuff all over the site in the Christmas section, but not the Branson Christmas show, except for the 3 that were on that Branson Christmas show's top of the page, which one of which did not have photos until November 20th, the other, Dixie Stampede, not having a Christmas shows or photos or Christmas show description. So, with the result, we did find Christmas show information along with Silver Dollar City information. This is on the page for the top 10 things to do, or the top things to do with kids at Christmas, along with the landing, the Polar Express train, drive-through lights, Gingerbread Village, parade, visit Santa, all nice rendition of Christmas. There's even an Ozark Mountain Christmas package available. But that information, again, is only findable on this computer by going to the blog. Here we have, by the way, Attractions Branson Book Tickets, where they're offering 4 show tickets for $99. That really reduces the average value price per show significantly below box office at a time at which one of the concerns about Branson's show revenues going down is that they're lowering their prices. Well, this is a timeshare ad, and that's why these prices are reduced to the point that they are, diminishing the value of the tickets at the box office. So we have free concerts at Branson Landing, and we have Silver Dollar City advertising. We do not have any Branson Christmas show information that is reachable from the main site unless you go through the blog. We're going to go back and check that. Here we are at a new live page which has Silver Dollar City as the parade. We have Explore Christmas. We go to Explore Christmas, and what do we find? We find the 5 Ozark Mountain Christmas must-dos. This is great because this is now a 3rd header that we've gone into the site under. Maybe it's learning that we're interested in Christmas, so it has brought up the 5 Ozark Mountain Christmas must-dos. This is the 1st header that has allowed that to happen. And we'll see at the top of the page we have Ozark Mountain Christmas and their full complement of beautiful Christmas photos. They have, of the 5 must-dos at Christmas, they also have a Silver Dollar City regular season site. Without Christmas imagery. And we have the Ozark Mountain Christmas Lights and Village with no photo or description. We have the Branson Gifts of Lights, taking us to a page that says does not exist. And the Shepherd of the Hills Trail of Lights, which also takes us to something with no description. And we have Christmas Parade as the 3rd of 5 Christmas must-dos, which we will find out actually occurred on November 14th, and today is November 25, therefore the information is dated, and there's the date of that information, so we can't do that as a traveler today. However, we could go to the Branson Christmas shows, which is the fourth of 5 must-dos. However, there is no link to Branson Christmas shows. In addition, the first line of text has grammatical error. It reads, for many years, Branson shows create A productions to showcase the cheer and goodwill of the Christmas season. That word A should not exist. That's a singular, and the productions is plural. So there's no link to Christmas shows on the page titled 5 Ozark Mountain Christmas Must-Dos, despite there being 2 links to Silver Dollar City and 3 dead links to Christmas light opportunities, and then a dated link to a parade. If we go down the page, what do we find? Things about savings, things about the adoration scene, and things about Christmas gift ideas. No other way to, and an opportunity to buy discounted show tickets. So, we could continue the search. We're looking for Branson Christmas shows. We didn't find them. We didn't find a list of them. We didn't find on this particular header but how to find the list. We could go to things to do, live shows, and we're going to go to the Beatles photo. Again, not Christmas while it's Christmas time. And no Christmas shows. Where else would a person go? The last place would be here. And you could put in the word Christmas. And do a search on Christmas. Now what you're going to get is really a behind-the-scenes view of the site, because these are individual listings that we've already looked at. The Christmas on the Trail Chuck Wagon dinner show is linked to that. I believe it's the 5 must-do, or the Branson Christmas shows page. It's the Branson Christmas shows page. So here's that listing twice because it appears in Guessing Businesses and Events. And then here's an old-time Christmas showing up 4 times. Were a viewer or user of the site to see this, they would probably presume that this is some kind of back end to the site, and it would be redundant for them to have to look through all these different renditions of an old-time Christmas, which is Silver Dollar City, which has 5 different places to find it, and then the 2 Ozark Mountain Christmas lights, which we know are 2 seemingly dead links. The Hughes Brothers Christmas Show, this is the first time that we've been able to find this information, however. And yes, in fact, there is a Hughes Brothers Christmas Show, which we can only access through this back-end search of the site, which is searching on every listing that has the word Christmas in it, of which there are 85 results, and we are going to very quickly go through and find how many other Branson Christmas shows there are. There's one for Billy Dean that takes us up to a total of 2 from this back way of looking. And there's more on the parade, more on the parade. There's a Texas Tenor, so it looks like the 3 Starlight shows have at least produced Christmas entries, even though you can't get to it from anywhere on the regular site. Here's Christmas Brunch at the Chateau. Here's Ozark Mountain Christmas Village, the lights again. And there's Christmas at the Titanic, which is findable under that Christmas events link on the most wonderful time of year. However, so far, I believe we just have 3 shows, the Hughes, the Tenors, and the Billy Dean. Now, there's Titanic, Experience an Ozark Mountain Christmas Holiday page. Not sure we've seen that one. Yes, we have. And we know where that goes. It does not go to shows. Top Teens, Things to Do with Kids. We saw that. Santa at the Landing, Santa at the Landing, Santa at the Landing. The Brett Show under Events. We didn't see it under Events, but the Brett Show does have a Christmas listing. Although it's not a Christmas photo, it does mention Christmas in their text. Again, not a findable page unless you're doing search by Christmas in this redundant way. Here's Sanders Family Christmas. Wonderful show at the IMAX, Little Opry Theater. Again, you would only be able to find that show by its this awkward search for Christmas method. Here's the Bald Knobbers. That is a standard listing that happens to mention the word Christmas in it because their standard show listing does. There's the Hughes Brothers again, the Bald Knobbers again, a Christmas light store. There's the Wisman Family Christmas show, again under events, but not findable in the general site. Light stores, New Year's Eve shows. The Warnocks. Just a general page, no photo, no Christmas. Christmas Wonderland, there's another Hughes, there's another Hughes, there's another Hughes. The Hughes have gotten their page in, and it is linked, but it doesn't find it in the general show. There's Christmas Wonderland out at King's Castle, and presumably that's the page that shows up under shows inside the show directory, but you would not be able to find it as a Christmas show. And the Orlando's no longer in town, so I'm not sure why his Great American Christmas show would be listed here. Yakov has a Christmas show, but again, how could you have found it? The area that we're looking for now is on page 6 of a general search on the word Christmas. We're on page 6 or even lower than that. We're on page 5. Oh, there's one there on the bottom we should look at. There is a live link to this that shows up occasionally to the bottom of the page. It's Immersion of Christmas Story at Sight and Sound. This can be found within the site if you come in under one of the headers. But this show, The Miracle of Christmas, is not being performed in 2015 this year, nor is it scheduled to be performed next year. So the page exists, the show exists, but not in Branson. We have shopping. We saw the 5 must-do pages. We saw where the Branson Christmas shows link. That's the one that takes us to the page that has the basketball player and promises the full link of listed pages at the bottom, or Christmas shows at the bottom. It doesn't actually go there. Limousine service. Here's Andy Williams. That's the one that shows up on the page that we've already seen. Looking for Christmas shows. Christmas on the Trail, we saw that one. There's Andy's again. Christmas package, that's an ad. World's largest toy museum, must have something about Christmas inside it. There's the Haygood show, that's the first time we've seen this one. And is it about their Christmas show, or is it the regular season ad that just happens to mention that they're available for Christmas? That's the way it goes there. So you'd have to, in order to find that page, you'd have to go to the list of shows. You'd have to go under the H for Haygood. You have to open the ad and find out that they do in fact have Christmas. Same is going to be the case with Buck, where this is a generic listing that they happen to mention Christmas in. So if you're smart enough to know that you have to search for Christmas by typing in the word Christmas into the search, you can find some Christmas information in the site. Interestingly enough, and finally, I guess for today, we'll look at the Bring in the New Year, where there is a beautiful New Year show being represented. It says that there are 24 shows being staged on New Year's Eve in Branson. However, it only lists these 7. So the question becomes, why only 7 of, let's say it's 24? 7 of 24. So there are quite a few shows. Is it 17 shows that are not listed that are going to be at open for Branson New Year's Eve? In order to find more great shows, you go here. which again I bet you is going to take us to the Beatles page, which gives us no way to sort for Christmas nor for New Year's, so you'd have to go into each of these individual tiles to determine whether or not they have a Christmas show. There you have it on November 25. 3 different ways we've searched into the site. One of those 3 ways did allow us to find some Christmas information. None allows us to find a complete list of Christmas shows, and approximately 3 Christmas shows can be found in a easy method on one of the 3 headers, and the others can only be found if we search on the word Christmas. That to me is not an arsenal of Christmas information about Christmas shows in Branson, nor would it encourage the person looking at the site for the first time to come to Ozark Mountain Christmas, because what we had on the first header was the swimming in the lakes. Here's yet another Christmas header that does take us directly to the Branson Christmas Shows page, which does have the 3 shows plus this giant section on the Silver Dollar City, which, as you'll recall, does not go to the Ozark or the Old Time Christmas description. Instead, it goes to the generic park description. And again, for a full list of Christmas shows, go here, which you cannot find. I don't know how much proof would be necessary to prove that Branson Christmas shows have gotten a short end of the stick here, still on November 25, having notified the Branson Chamber of Commerce Marketing Director 3 times of this problem, and now being told that it's because of some wonderful smart content software that they have, that the smart content is either not working or intentionally taking you away from Christmas shows. I doubt that. Or it is set up in such a way that you have to be a genius on how to work a site until you've let it know you're looking for Christmas shows, and then it gives you Christmas show information. The only way we did that was by searching on the word Christmas, and the site woke up to the fact that we were interested in Christmas, but still does not provide us the ability to get a complete list of Branson Christmas shows. Nor does it allow us to see more than 3 Christmas show descriptions, one of which actually isn't even a description of Christmas, it's a description of the regular season show. Thanks, that's the report for the day, November 25, Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Christmas really starts tomorrow, but in most of the United States thought process, however, Branson's Ozark Mountain Christmas has started on November 1st. People need time to be able to make decisions and travel plans, and we have a significant lack of Christmas show promotion, if not complete Christmas show promotion, on the Branson official website at explorebranson.com.